The following program is presented by Chick-fil-A and Bright Star Credit Union.
Marjory Stoneman Douglas High takes on Miramar High tonight on School Duel. And welcome to School Duel, where 50 high schools from Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach counties competed to be part of the show. The top 20 schools made it to the televised rounds, where they will battle it out in an academic tournament for South Florida bragging rights. And the winner will walk away with the school trophy from EDCO, a $1,000 check for each student courtesy of Bright Star Credit Union and Chick-fil-A. And continuing this season, each team advancing to the semifinals qualifies for the National Academic Championships. Details on this competition are at QUnlimited.com. Now, with that much at stake, let's go ahead and take a quick peek at the brackets for this week's game. As you see, this opening round game features Marjory Stoneman Douglas High versus Miramar High in what is going to be quite a showdown. The winner between the two schools will be moving on to the second round, so let's hear it for our two competing teams. That's right, but wait, there's more. During the show, each student will compete in the Chick-fil-A challenge. Here, the student with the most correct answers throughout the show will win Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches for an entire year. Exciting, right? Definitely. So let's go ahead and get started. Our first round is called the warning shot. Here it's school against school, competing with toss-up questions directed at the entire group. Each question is worth 10 points, and if a question is answered incorrectly, the other school gets one chance to steal the points. All right, schools, prepare for the warning shots. Your first question deals with flags. Name this defunct nation that used a solid red background and a hammer and sickle on its flag. Parker.
The Soviet Union.
Correct, good job. Next question deals with multiple meanings, a decorative note or group of notes, such as a trill or a generic term for a Christmas tree decoration. What word fits both definitions, Daniel?
Ornament.
Ornament is correct, good job. All right, both teams have points on the board. Let's move on to states. Its state capital is actually farther west than Los Angeles. The entire western border, yes, Parker?
California.
Incorrect. Miramar, the question is all yours. Navia?
Alaska.
Incorrect. I was going to say the entire western border is shared with California. Name the state that contains Las Vegas, and the answer would be Nevada. We'll move on to authors. Name the American author, a native of California's Central Valley, whose works about rural labor include, yes, Daniel?
Steinbeck.
Steinbeck is correct. All right, diseases. Sometimes called herpes zoster, it can cause a blistering rash. Its virus attacks many unvaccinated senior citizens, especially those who had chicken pox as a child.
Shingles.
Shingles is correct. Very good. Moving along to leaders. His unofficial group of advisors became known as the Kitchen Cabinet. Identify this 19th, Aaron?
Andrew Jackson.
Correct, good job. Wow, you guys, smart cookies here today. Now it's time for the What Am I question, brought to you by Flashback Diner and Davy. This is where our contestants will be given a clue about something or someone and shown a picture that will slowly reveal itself. The first school to buzz in and answer correctly will get the points. You guys ready? Yeah. Here we go. Almost completely surrounded by Eurasia and North America, name this ocean that comprises most of the eastern border of Greenland. It is the smallest and shallowest of the world. Yes, Daniel?
Arctic.
The Arctic Ocean is correct. And just a little tidbit, much of the Arctic Ocean is covered by sea ice, although research is showing that the Arctic ice pack is thinning and may become ice-free for the first time in human history by 2040. All right, back to more questions dealing with products this time. After you buy it salted or unsalted, you often keep it in the refrigerator until you need it. Name this product usually. Yes, Sean.
Butter.
Butter is correct. Good job. Moving along to curriculum, this term comes from Arabic and refers to the idea of expanding the rules of arithmetic to include, Daniel?
Algebra.
Algebra is correct. Sports. In basketball, what precise penalty allows a player to shoot foul shots with no other players on the same half of the court? Parker?
A technical foul.
Correct. Wars. Which war's ceasefire was signed at Paris on January 27, 1973, effective next day at 8 a.m. Saigon time? Yes, Parker?
The Vietnam War.
Correct. Moving along to artworks. The woman in it is based on the artist's sister, Nan, while its artist's dentist is the model for the man holding a pitchfork in his right hand. Parker?
American Gothic.
Yes, good job. Parker's on a roll. Guys, there's the buzzer, and that means the end to the warning shot round. That round went by really quickly. Stoneman Douglas is leading with 60 points, but Miramar is right behind them with 50 points, so don't go anywhere because we'll be right back with more School Duel just after these messages.
Improve your money skills with Bright Star University. At Bright Star University, people of all ages can log in to learn more about finances. Just choose your age-specific category and pick from a collection of interactive financial topics, including the Visa Financial Football Game, where your team scores by answering money management questions. Just go to www.brightstaru.com. Bright Star University is brought to you by Bright Star Credit Union, proud sponsor of School Duel on BECON-TV.
In 1973, Chick-fil-A founder Truett Cathy created the Leadership Scholarship Program,
encouraging Chick-fil-A restaurant employees to further their education.
Since then, Chick-fil-A has awarded more than $28 million in scholarships
to team members who excel in the classroom, serve their communities,
demonstrate a solid work ethic, and possess a desire to lead.
So we say, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Truett. It means a lot.
Chick-fil-A is the proud corporate partner of the pursuit of higher education.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
Back to School Duel. The first round of action ended with Stoneman Douglas leading with 60 points. Miramar's right behind them. They have 50 points. Now, before we begin the second round, let's go ahead and take a minute to meet this week's competitors from each school. Let's start with the team from Marjory Stoneman Douglas. They are the Eagles, so welcome. And we're going to start off with Mark, who's a sophomore. Now, Mark, college is a little ways away for you, just about 2 years. But do you have a particular college in mind?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Well, you have some time,
yeah.
Right? All right. Well, all the best to you and your team today. Next to you is Paul, who's a junior. Yeah. Paul, now you're closer to the time when it's time to go to college. So where are you looking at going?
UF. Everyone in my family went to the University of Florida, so it's a tradition. So I'm looking to continue that tradition.
That's beautiful. Awesome. Well, go Gators.
Thanks,
and
go Gators.
Next to you is Aaron. Aaron, you're a senior. College is knocking on your door. Where are you headed?
I'm undecided so far, but wherever I go, I want to make sure I'm happy.
Definitely. And you'll enjoy those years as well. And last but not least, the captain of Douglas's team is Parker, who's a senior. You're right there. Where are you headed to, Parker?
I'm actually still undecided, but hopefully wherever I go, I'll get to see some real snow.
Ah, so you're heading out of here, right?
Yeah.
All right, now let's go ahead and meet your competitors. They are from Miramar, and they are the Patriots. Welcome. All right, Alexandra, you're a senior. Have you decided, or are you following the other gentlemen and being undecided?
Well, I'm hoping to go to the University of Chicago.
Very nice. Oh, my good. Parker, that's maybe somewhere you want to go, too, because it's going to be
freezing.
very cold. All right. Well, welcome, Alexandra. Thanks for being here. Next to you is Sean, who's a senior. What about college for you, Sean?
I'm hoping to go to the University of Pennsylvania.
Oh, wishing you the best of luck. A lot of you need to buy some winter clothes. All right. Next to you is Navia, who's a junior. Are you going to go away, too?
California's a dream, so I'm thinking about Stanford.
Very nice, but you can take flip-flops with you there, right? All right, last but not least, we do have the captain of Miramar's team, who's Daniel, and he's a senior, so welcome, Daniel.
Thank you.
What's your college choice?
Fingers crossed for Yale.
Oh, we're wishing you. We're going to cross our fingers here, too, for you. Wish you the best of luck, and keep us posted. So now that we know everyone, let's move on to round 2, the joust. Here, one player from each school competes head-to-head with a 10-point toss-up question. The player that wins then gets 3 bonus questions with their school, worth 5, then 10, and then 15 points. All right, schools, it is time to joust. Let's start with Daniel and Parker. Come on down. Nice friendly handshake there. They're whispering in their head, he's going down. All right, here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. What is the largest city in population in the United States? Yes, Parker?
New York City.
Correct. Good job. Stoneman Douglas, the following bonus questions all deal with the largest city in population in different nations. Your first question is worth 5 points. What is the largest city in population in China? Parker?
Shanghai.
Correct. Good job. Here's your second bonus question. This one's worth 10 points. What is the largest city in population in Australia? Parker?
Sydney.
Yes, sir. Here's your third bonus question, 15 points. What is the largest city in population in Morocco? Judges? Yes, Paul?
Marrakesh.
Incorrect, it'd be Casablanca. No worries. Aaron, Navia, come on down. It is your turn to joust. Here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. What is the only non-prime number between 1 and 6? Yes, Navia?
4.
Yes, correct. Good job. All right, Miramar, your time to shine. The following bonus questions all deal with prime numbers. Bonus question number 1 is worth 5 points. True or false, the number 1 is a prime number. Navia?
False.
Correct. Good job. Here's your second bonus question worth 10 points. Name the only prime number between 75 and 80. Yes, Sean.
79.
Correct. Good job. Bonus question number 3 is worth 15 points. Name the only prime number between 32 and 40. Navia?
37.
Correct. Good job. That was awesome. All right, Sean and Paul, come on down. It is your turn to joust. Here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. Scientists recently created a tiny amount of it by doing engineering work on a common bacteria. Name this motor fuel required to make most cars go. Yes, Sean.
Petroleum.
Correct. Good job. We're back with Miramar. Miramar, the following bonus questions all deal with biology and gasoline. Bonus question number 1 again is 5 points. Name that common bacteria found in healthy humans, but with a strand that causes serious food poisoning if it contaminates. Yes, Sean?
E. coli.
Yes, correct. Bonus question number 2, 10 points. Scientists have long been able to create this type of motor fuel from E. coli because its molecules are smaller. Name this motor fuel commonly used in 18-wheelers and generally... Yes, Alexandra?
Diesel.
Yes, good job. Here's your third bonus question worth 15 points. One difference between a diesel engine and a gasoline engine is that diesels don't need this device to move electric current into a combustion chamber. Name this common car part. Yes, Daniel.
Battery.
Incorrect. It'd be a spark plug. All right, don't worry. Alexandra, Mark, come on down. Here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. On what would have been their creator's 77th birthday, more than 20 of them were donated to the National Museum of American History, including the Count and Miss Piggy. Give the term for these. Yes, Alexandra?
Muppets.
Muppets is correct. Good job. We are back with Miramar High School. The following bonus questions all deal with Muppets. Bonus question number 1 is worth 5 points. Name the creator of the Muppets. That would be Jim Henson. Your second bonus question is worth 10 points. One popular Muppet is the chef from this Scandinavian country whose speech is very difficult to understand. Daniel?
Sweden.
Correct. Good job. Did you guess that one? Yeah. You guessed right. All right, bonus question number 3 is worth 15 points. Who plays the drums for Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem? Animal. You guys know this. There's the buzzer, and that means the end to the joust. Miramar went ahead, and they stole the lead. They have 135 points. Stoneman Douglas says, wait, we're coming for you. We have 85 points. So don't go anywhere because we'll be back with more School Duel after these messages.
Have you considered taking your high school courses online? Broward County Schools offers free virtual education for middle and high school. Courses include regular, honors, and advanced placement in all subject areas. Take one course or take a full course load all online. Broward Virtual Education welcomes homeschool and private school students. For more information or to enroll, call us at 754-321-1100 or visit us online at www.bbed.net while there's still space available.
Missing school? You're missing out. Regular attendance equals education, and education equals success.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
School Duel, where local high schools match wits to see who will be this year's School Duel champion. This opening round match has Marjory Stoneman Douglas competing against Miramar. The current score is Miramar with 135 to Stoneman Douglas's 85 points. We are now ready for the rapid fire round. During this round, the teams will receive a category of questions to answer within 60 seconds. Each question is worth 10 points, and if any questions are answered incorrectly, the other school will have the opportunity to steal the points. Now, since Stoneman Douglas is trailing, they will have the opportunity to pick their category. Today's choices are starts with C or starts with D. So which category would you like, Marjory Stoneman Douglas High?
Pick starts with D.
Starts with D. All righty then. All right, schools, here comes the rapid fire. Stoneman Douglas, listen carefully, starts with D. In this category, the answer contains a word that starts with the letter D. Remember, you do have 60 seconds to answer these questions worth 10 points each. So cue music and let's begin. U.S. coin with a picture of FDR.
Dime.
Chemical compound, Alfred Nobel's most explosive invention.
Dynamite.
Scandinavian country bordered on the south of by
Denmark.
In math, the lower number in a fraction.
Denominator.
Type of doctor specializing in skin diseases.
Dermatologist.
Wilmington and Dover are cities in this small eastern state.
Delaware.
Part of a nerve cell with fingers to help bring in information.
Dendrites.
A type of sour pickle.
Dill.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle that fits this category.
Donatello.
Only former ABA team never to reach the NBA Finals.
Denver.
All right, we got through all the questions and all of them were correct. Congratulations. All right, Miramar, nothing for them to steal, but Miramar, here's your category. It starts with C. In this category, the answer contains a word that starts with the letter C. Remember, you do have 60 seconds to answer these questions worth 10 points each. So cue music and let's begin. South American country whose capital is Santiago.
Chile.
Double C president between Harding and Hoover.
Calvin Coolidge.
Box, where dead bodies are placed for a funeral.
Coffin.
Sport similar to baseball that uses a flattened.
Cricket.
Punctuation mark that introduces a list of items.
Colon.
Italian dessert pastry with a sweet, creamy filling.
Creme brulee.
Olympic sport whose main divisions include road, track, and BMX.
Cycling.
First name of Call Me Maybe singer.
Carly Rae Jepsen.
Heat transfer method used to cook meat in a frying pan on a stove.
Convection.
In Romeo and Juliet, the last name of Juliet's family.
Capulet.
Very good. All right, Daniel, I need you to repeat your answer for the heat transfer method used to cook meat in a frying pan on a stove.
Convection.
Incorrect. That's incorrect. All right, Stoneman Douglas. Good job, Miramar. Stoneman Douglas, you do have 2 answers that you may answer for them. First one is Italian dessert pastry with a sweet, creamy filling. Do you know the answer, Parker?
Cannoli.
Correct. And heat transfer method used to cook meat in a frying pan on a stove. Aaron?
Conduction.
Conduction is the answer. Very close, though, Daniel. That was close. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that ends the rapid fire round. We have a close game. Miramar is still leading with 215 points. Stoneman Douglas has 205 points. So let's go ahead and take a short break, and then we'll be back for the final showdown.
In 1973, Chick-fil-A founder Truett Cathy created the Leadership Scholarship Program,
encouraging Chick-fil-A restaurant employees to further their education.
Since then, Chick-fil-A has awarded more than $28 million in scholarships
to team members who excel in the classroom, serve their communities,
demonstrate a solid work ethic, and possess a desire to lead.
So we say, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Truett. It means a lot.
Chick-fil-A is the proud corporate partner of the pursuit of higher education.
Improve your money skills with Bright Star University. At Bright Star University, people of all ages can log in to learn more about finances. Just choose your age-specific category and pick from a collection of interactive financial topics, including the Visa Financial Football Game, where your team scores by answering money management questions. Just go to www.brightstaru.com. Bright Star University is brought to you by Bright Star Credit Union, proud sponsor of School Duel on BECON-TV.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
Just for you, we've got a good opening round match going as Miramar High clings to its lead over Marjory Stoneman Douglas. Current score, 215 to 205. It is now time for the final showdown. This is the last round. Schools go against each other with toss-up questions, but this time, these questions are now worth 20 points. And remember, if a question is incorrect, the other school can steal the points. All right, schools, this is for a spot in the second round. It is time for the final showdown. First question deals with religious ritual. Muslims bow towards Mecca 5 times a day for prayer. Originally, the Prophet had instructed the faithful to bow towards what other holy city? Yes, Parker?
Medina.
Incorrect, Miramar. What other holy city now in Israel? Sean?
Jerusalem.
Correct. Parts of speech. Which part of speech comes in 3 forms: positive, comparative, and superlative? Daniel.
Adjective.
Novels. What British novel begins, "It was a bright, cold day in April, and the clocks were striking 13." This is one of George Orwell's most famous novels. Parker?
1984.
Spelling. As a verb, it means develop or present in detail. Spell elaborate. Parker?
E-L-A-B-O-R-A-T-E.
Science. During fertilization, 2 of these cells, one each from the male and female, unite to form a zygote. Parker?
Gamete.
Law. Which type of U.S. court deals with crimes committed by children?
Juvenile court.
Federal agencies. Overthrowing the Guatemalan government, the Bay of Pigs invasion, and attempts on Fidel Castro's life were among the secret activities orchestrated by which? Parker?
CIA.
Math. If the length of a side of a regular heptagon is 11 inches, how many inches are in the perimeter of that heptagon? Nadia?
77.
Roots. Containing 4 letters, give the most common meaning of the Greek root auto as used in the English. Daniel?
Self.
Races. In the more than 160 years of its races, no boat had ever come back from this 8-1 deficit to win it until 2013. Name this trophy.
America's Cup.
Driving. When driving, a road sign that is a red and white equilateral triangle.
Yield.
First time. What New Zealander was the first non-Sherpa to successfully climb Mount Everest? No one. That's Sir Edmund Hillary. Multiple meanings. As a verb, it means to thwart someone's evil plan. Give this four-letter word that, as a noun, can be a type of sword used in Olympic fencing or a thin sheet of aluminum that can be used as a wrap. Navia.
Foil.
Businesses. Name the major foreign car maker whose models include the Cadenza, Soul, and Sorento. Mark.
Kia.
Sports. It spins off the index finger of your hand. Identify this breaking pitch faster than a curveball, but slower than a fastball. It is Daniel.
Screwball.
Incorrect, Stoneman Douglas. I'll finish the question. It is also a term often used to describe tiny hamburgers. Parker.
Slider.
Plants. What part of a wheat plant that can be planted and grow into another wheat plant is often bottled and sold in health food stores? Parker.
The grain.
Miramar. Daniel.
Seed.
That would be wheat germ. Architecture. Its features include a north octagonal room and more than a dozen skylights, an idea that the owner picked up during his government service in France. Name this Virginia mansion pictured. Yes, Parker.
Monticello.
The Constitution. The Constitution says that which body shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion? Parker.
Congress.
Holiday literature. At the beginning of A Christmas Carol, we learn that who is dead? Judges? Yes, go ahead, Daniel.
Santa.
No, incorrect. Let's go Stoneman Douglas. Do you want to try and guess? Parker?
Charity.
Incorrect. Jacob Marley. Animal parts. What five-letter word can refer to a marsupial's receptacle, a squirrel's cheek? Yes, Daniel.
Pouch.
Hot topics. From the Latin, oh, there's the buzzer. Oh my goodness, what an exciting game. And that sound brings an end to the first round school duel match. Exciting. We do have Stoneman Douglas winning with 105 points. Miramar, you're ending with 355 points. Stoneman Douglas, 405 points. That win is going to put you into the second round. So great job, everyone. What an exciting game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this also brings an end to the Chick-fil-A Challenge. And today's winner is, drum roll please, Parker. Congratulations from Stoneman Douglas. Parker, congratulations on your Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches for an entire year. Make sure you share with some of your friends and family members. Now, at this time, we want to thank all of our sponsors for making School Duel possible. And don't forget to check out our website at schoolduel.tv, where you can find out even more about all the schools involved this year, as well as vote on who you thought was the player of the week for today's game. And of course, use hashtag School Duel to contact us through social media. But most importantly, make sure you tune in next week to School Duel Thursday at 7 p.m. as Western High takes on Monarch High in another great opening round match. Goodbye, everyone.
School Duel was brought to you by Chick-fil-A and Bright Star Credit Union.